dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's.
You're still whining. Stop whining.
That
and
is
just make
a
an
product.
argument.
I'll smack your
So
ass.
you're gonna attack.
All right.
Do you usually attack armed men in Florida?
All
right. Let's just.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's your boy LAC, man, and I'm happy you guys are here with me. I sound a little stuffy. I'm getting over a cold. Please don't mind it. I know you guys may have seen this going viral. There was a situation that took place with Fresh and Fit. They held a panel, a podcast style panel for like 60 people. Let's talk about it.
We made it.
The world that we live in and the way certain men they think, it's crazy to me, and I really don't want you as a man growing up in this community to fall prey to certain lies and deception. So we're gonna watch this video, and do keep in mind that there is profanity in this. Hide your kids, hide your wife, explicit language.
How did I find success?
How do you define success? What does that mean for you?
Success is, being free, being able to do what I want to do every day when I wake up.
For you?
Yeah, same thing. Being able to do what you want, when you want, and with whom you want, whenever you want to do it. Because a lot of people don't have that level of freedom in the world. So, I agree 100%.
Carlos?
To be honest, it's working in what you love, because you got to wake up and love your life. You just create that, that life you just want to live every day. You want to stop, Sometimes I don't want to sleep and I want to wake up earlier. Just because I live the life I want to live. I also with my wife, like I'm married but not trapped. It's not like I hide shit. It's everything is up front. Like I don't hide anything and I show everything. So,
blessed man.
I just want to stop right there real quick. You see, everybody's basically talking about what you want. Success is about living the way you want. It's about I. You see a lot of I's in those, answers. Keep that in the back of your mind. What is success to you? What does it mean to you? How would you define success? Right? And I'll give my thoughts as we move forward.
Okay. And my definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. But this is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have. So, this is what people say. Oh, it's not about the money. It's about family, Wes. It's about this, about that. Motherfucker, when you're making money, it's about the money. When it's family, it's about family. When you're at the gym, it's about muscle. Whatever you're doing, it's about that. There's no black and white life. It's the gray area. You have to be good at everything. That's the goal, to really excel in every area. I roll in most rooms with successful entrepreneurs, and it's pathetic. They'll have like a before and after picture of their fitness shit, and their after picture looks like their before pic. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not embarrassed of this shit? Like, you have enough money, and that's what you put out. You're that big of a pussy. Like, I just can't get behind anything that's not done at a high level. So
let's actually stop right there. I think because we kind of understand exactly where he's coming from. He's basically saying, if you don't have money, if you don't have a good body, if you don't drive a fancy car, and if you don't look the part, you're not successful. And I'm going to cut it short because he ended up going on to talk about women as objects and saying if your wife or if your girl is not a 10, then you should not be talking. If your girl is a 2, then you're not successful. He looks at women as objects. And so that's a big red flag. Listen to me, guys. Listen to me, gentlemen. If you think success has to deal with the amount of money you make, you've missed it. If you think success has to deal with the woman that is on your arm, you've missed it. If you think success has to deal with how many people are in your friend group or how many followers you have, you've missed it. If you think success has to deal with the type of designer clothing you wear, you've missed it. Now, we're going to fast forward to the Christian guy because this dude kept talking, but here's what the Christian guy says.
My definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater than the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No, I don't have.
How much money do you have?
I don't
Does he
have money. But here's the thing. Why is money valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking.
I like that question. Why is money valuable? You know why? Because as soon as this guy was asking the question, I don't know who this guy is, but I have seen him on other podcasts, but I don't agree with him. Just because he's a Christian, I don't agree with everything he says. Let that be known. But the question is, why is money valuable? Why is money important? The fact that this dude dressed in all white and has ripped pants is asking the question, do you have money? Why does money equate to value? If you look at yourself and say, because I have $150,000 in my bank account liquid, that means I'm a more attractive person, I'm a better human being, and you turn around and look at somebody who maybe have 1,000 in their bank account and you say, you're below me, you are completely wrong. And you were not in any way, shape, or form following Christ or walking in the way Jesus would want you to walk. Because money in and of itself does not give you value. Money in and of itself is a vehicle, it's a tool. But what a lot of people tend to do is they take money and they make it their God. And so this man, as you can see, he's about to lose his cool because he's being challenged and being told you don't really need money to make yourself look good or feel good about yourself.
Asking, do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really, you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo.
I
have
just
a Ferrari.
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably the $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot of money.
He's doing all right.
Okay,
It's okay.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why
But
not?
if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not?
He
Why can't you say it? Why must you have the thing before you hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed to ask the question?
I know what you're going to say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say, why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about it.
You think that I haven't experienced wealth?
I was asking if you did.
Even poor people experience days of wealth.
I was asking if you did. I don't know who you are.
But even poor people experience days of wealth. And so the thing is
no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely so.
Not.
Definitely so.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not
bro.
hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck you are?
Why
are you proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is?
You see how he just shifted? He went from, okay, we're having a dialogue, we're having a conversation, and one side is pressing the other side to really look deeper than just surface level. And he's more like, okay, now I don't have the answers and I feel backed up, so I'm going to go against your physical appearance. So he's like, now look at your body. Now he's going to kind of insult the man to try to discredit what he's saying. But in reality, the moment you do that, you've lost the argument. The moment you try to discredit somebody by calling them out of their name, you've already lost the argument because you're showing that you don't have no way of combating or refuting what they're saying logically. And so not only that, when we just look at it, how can you follow someone like him? Yo, if you follow someone like him, my friend, pack your bags, evaporate. You need to exit that apartment building because if he's your landlord, you're going straight to a place called Miserable Land, Miserableville, because you're going to look at things as you have to always pleasure yourself. You always have to, you're alpha, your way or the highway, and people are not going to want to be around you. You're going to look at women, you're going to look at people as objects, and people are not going to want to be around you.
It's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
because
off and tell me you're fucking proud of
Because
yourself.
I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison.
Yeah,
they get up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look
That's
at
what
that shit
happens.
you don't know.
They go to prison.
So now you get your ass beat in front of
You think that
everybody.
that's better? You think that that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success. And then
Having tits and 10-inch arms is what a man is, you guys.
let's let him
Please
get
don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out. And then
Tits.
We got different opinions.
Yeah.
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want,
Fuck yeah.
If you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And
To take care of
yes,
a family.
I do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is, and that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
Then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, "There's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have-
that stud right there with
Do
his
you,
shirt off?
do you have children?
Look at that
Do you,
stud.
do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 2.
You have 2. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
that
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're going to attack.
Straight
You're going to
up.
attack.
All right.
No, but dude, nobody's
All right.
Do you
whining.
usually attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk. Dude,
All right.
look
Let's
at
just.
This is like, this is so sad because these are grown men on a panel that don't know how to have a conversation that is civilized. And so if you follow someone like this, really you need to reevaluate, because stuff like this, people like them, they need to come back into the reality of, hey, listen, life is not all about things. Life is not about recognition. Life is not about fame. Life is not about the most beautiful women. Life is not about the biggest house or the fastest car or the most expensive watch. Life is a lot more deeper and more intricate than just things, because the Bible makes it clear that you are not going to take anything with you when you pass, because naked you came and naked you shall leave, right? You need to realize that there's nothing wrong with leaving things behind for your family, but if your entire purpose on life is to get material things, you've missed it. And so let's listen to what the other guy says, because they keep on going. And if you want to go watch it, you can do it on your own time.
Being successful is effectively acting on your intentions. And I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself. In my case, it's God, the Christian God. And so success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are in fact procreating. And if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
I'm going to stop it right there. And if you want to watch the entire video, feel free to go check it out. You know, there's a void in us that only God can fill. Money can't fill it. Women can't fill it. Sex can't fill it. Drugs can't fill it. You know what I'm saying? Followers cannot fill it. Likes cannot fill it. I'm talking about traveling to different parts of the country. It cannot fill it. You may have fun. You may be happy, but it won't give you joy. These people on the panel that claim to be millionaires or whatever amount of money they make, their money cannot fulfill them, because the one thing about money is you're always going to want more if you make it your God. And so these two gentlemen that stood up and say, no, having a family, procreating, serving God, that's what success is. For me, my definition, I'll tell you what my definition of success is, and you can tell me what your definition of success is in the comment. My definition of success is living a life that is dedicated to serving God with all your heart, all your mind, and with all your strength. That means He comes first, right? And if you live your life in that way, everything else will fall into play. That's what success is for me. If anything has to go outside of God, it's considered unsuccessful. But if I'm in God's will and I live for God, that is what success is for me. And therefore, that means I will love my wife well. I will take care of my children. I will put on, I will go to work and I will work well. And I will do everything I got to do to bring glory to God, because He's my number one focus. That's what success is for me. It's to bring Him glory and to live my life fully submitted to Him. What is a success to you? I don't care about how much money I make. I will make money. I do have money. But the thing is, it's not about how much money I make that determines my success. My success is determined by God. Because at the end of the day, I have an audience of one, not of y'all. I don't need to impress anybody. You know what I'm saying? I need to impress God and God alone. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, subscribe, like this video, and share this video. All right? I see you when I see you. It's your boy.
You made it plain when you said my name. This my time, I ain't playing, man. Getting flames or ending flames. This your time, God calling, man.